Yeah. I want to apologize for my tardiness. We're supposed to start at 5, but it's 5:30. And the problem is that's a stereotype. African-American stereotype, man. I've been trying to fight the stereotypes recently. You know, my credit's good. I can swim really well. But God damn it, I'm always late. But you know what? The best thing comes for those who wait. And I'm the best thing. So let's start. Yeah. Yo. What up? What's going on? I am your host, Big Brandon Carter, King Keto, BBC, the King of Ketosis, Gymnasium Jesus, the Southside Savior. And this is episode 255 of that Victory Talk podcast. This is the only podcast that comes on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 5-ish. that focuses 100% on helping you build your money, muscle, and mindset. All right, that's what we're doing here, man. We got a lot we want to cover today. Man. Today we're gonna talk a lot about AI, man, and I don't mean Allen Iverson. I'm talking about artificial intelligence. You know what I'm saying? How you can use it, utilize it, weaponize it against your goals. And you better do it now because you got to get money before AI starts weaponizing itself against us. We already know how the story ends. You've seen Terminator, in The Matrix, and iRobot. There's no version of reality where this ends good in the next 50 years, man. But if you're rich, you'll probably be in a better shape. So I'm gonna help you, or at least you can enjoy it in the you can enjoy life in the meantime before they take over. All right, we're gonna talk all about it on this episode, man. We're gonna show you how to use AI to get in shape, AI to make some money, start a business. We going all AI, and I'm not gonna get as technical in this episode. You know, sometimes I could start talking about agents, having you build innate workflows, get make.com, have Lindy do a bunch of shit, but you niggas ain't smart enough for that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to. We're going to take baby steps. All right. We're going to use consumer grade platforms to make this shit happen, man. But you're going to love it. Of that, I assure you, you're going to love it. All right. We got a few sponsors. All right. And the first sponsor is me. Boom. I got a free ebook for you called The 10 Commandments of Online Training. It'll show you exactly how to grow your online fitness business, even if you don't have a big following, even if you're not certified, even if you don't have a lot of experience. Right? It's going to break down the whole game plan from start to finish. And what's cool about this ebook, one is it's very short, and that's deliberate, right? So you can get the information and consume it. But what's really cool about it is it's interactive, because I'll give an example of something, right? Then I'll give a video. Then there's a link to a video that explains it. It's like an interactive. That's some shit you can't do with physical books, you know, unless you did a QR code or some shit. But whatever, man. You can just click the link, watch the video about it. It's amazing. I think it's a good way to consume information. All right. So that's 100% free. The link is in the description. All right. Y'all know I made my first million as an online trainer, and I've taught about 15,000 people how to grow successful online fitness businesses. All right. And I'm gonna show you two. Free link in the description. All right. The next sponsor we got before we get into the show is, you know, there's a lot of things going on in the world right now. We got Israeli-Palestine conflict. You know, we got division in our own country, you know, the left versus the right. MAGA-verse Nick Fluentes. Nick Fluentes versus everyone else. we got Marvel versus DC. You know? But the biggest war that no one wants to talk about is man versus thought. Yeah, thought is the number one. Is the number one thing you need to be aware of. And is the one thing to take you down, these thoughts, these hoes, sluts, skanks. And that's why we developed thought repellent. All right. Thought repellent is the easy to apply spray to keep the hoes away. You see, once you start taking the advice that you're going to learn in this episode, you're going to learn advice. You're going to get advice to help you get in amazing shape and make a lot of money. All right. Women going to be all over you. You're going to be having to ask, oh, how do I get girls? How do I rizz up some bitch? Nah, they're going to be asking, how do I get a motherfucker like that? Matter of fact, she finger banging herself, your dream girl, she finger banging herself to a motherfucker like that today. Or at least this week. Well, it depends on how often she finger bangs herself. But every time she does it, it's going to be to a motherfucker like that. That's going to be you, man. She's going to be worrying about how to rizz up you. But not all these girls are good women. Yeah. So this has been genetically engineered to only affect the DNA of thoughts, hoes, sluts, skanks, skeezers, Jezebel, scallywags, and Neiman, have we added hood rats to the?
Yeah, we've added those.
We got hood rats in there. Yep. Yeah. Because at first in the trials, hood rats were getting through, but now we've been able to prevent them dead in their tracks. This shit right here, we had to. We think we're gonna have it out by. I'm thinking Christmas, not Latino Christmas. Y'all celebrate that on the 24th. We talking about like regular Christmas on Jesus's birthday, not Jesus's birthday. Jesus's birthday on the 25th. We think we're gonna have it out by the 25th. The problem is, you know, we crowdfunding this shit. All right, we not. I could have went to Shark Tank. I could have went to Damon John. You know, I was at the Heat game last night, man, and the motherfucking Mr. Wonderful was he was also sitting courtside, and I could have been like, "Yo, Mr. Wonderful, I got something you want to be a part of." but you know, I was like, you know what? I don't want to have to answer to him, right? Or Damon John. Me and him got beef for some other shit, man. He knows what he did, and I want to only answer to y'all. That's why we crowdfunding. All your super chats go towards development of thought repellent. All right. If we don't have it out by Christmas, it's your fault. It's your fault. Yeah. You got to take the blame for that. You got to take some accountability. All right. And I think a hero has already contributed to the fun, man. Let's go. And any super chats you leave, I will answer every super chat. And only super chats. I won't even see anything else you write. All right. What else we got? What we got here?
We have Saber89 team.
Saber-tooth team.
Given to the game Christmas thought spray needed for stocking stuffing. Also dropped another 5 pounds.
Hey, shout out to the homie Saber-tooth, man. He been losing weight. Every week he give us an update, man. Every week he gives us an update. Shout out to you, Saber-tooth. I forgot to introduce the squad, man. I'm King Keto, but I'm not here alone. I'm also here with the best podcast producer in the game, full stack video guy, the beast from the Middle East, the man from Iran. You know what I'm saying? The homie Nima, what up?
Let's go. 255.
And I know you heard that beautiful voice. Yeah. You that voice, you heard that voice, and you was like, what's happened? I didn't click the Latina tab on Pornhub. Nah, that was me, Novia. You know what I'm saying? She's also in the house and she's manning the super chats. You feel me? She's making sure that your super chats get read. She's gonna read all your chats and she's gonna kick out all the haters. If you come here talking shit, she's gonna kick you out, man. You know the vibes. All right. Guys, last night, but before we get into the lesson today, last night, I had to I went to the Heat game, Miami Heat, and they were playing the They were playing the LA Clippers. All right. And I was with the homie Jeremy, the big dog. And when we go to games, we sit courtside. I don't know if y'all like, let me just show you what I'm talking about, man. Like, we sit courtside. You probably, if you follow me on Instagram, and you should, right? But you see, man, we was over here. This is, hold up. Oh, what the fuck was that? All right, here we go. You see, we sitting courtside. Boom, 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 boom. You see, we're right underneath the basket. You know, that's some footage of a fucking Clipper getting scored on, bitch nigga. You know what I'm saying? And then this was some other footage, some candid shots of courtside. Anyway, we sitting courtside. A lot of times when you sit courtside, basketball players, they don't always stay in bounds. Like sometimes they fall or whatever. And Chris Paul, you may know him from State Farm commercials. You know, Chris Paul, he was in the motherfucking, he was going up for a layup or something, and he missed that shit. And he said he got fouled and he landed. He landed on Jeremy and I. Jeremy had his foot up and kicked this nigga off me. And while he was like, oh, come on, the rim. He's like, shut the fuck up. He almost got us kicked out the Keisha Center, man. You know what I'm saying? But this nigga, Chris Paul was in my lap. Pause. And Jeremy was asking, he was saying, man, fuck Chris Paul. I know he gets real. Jeremy gets crazy at the games. Like he gets insane. He starts yelling shit. And him and Chris Paul got beef. Him and Chris Paul, because every time he goes to the game, he sits courtside and he's always talking wild shit to Chris Paul. Him in particular. He's talking shit to everybody, but Chris Paul in particular. And for whatever reason, him and Chris Paul got beef, man. And he kicked the shit out of him. I'm surprised we didn't get kicked. Well, okay, he didn't kick the shit out of him. He pushed him with the bottom of his foot. Is that a kick? Is that considered a kick in Iran? Like in Iran, is that a kick?
It depends.
It depends.
Depends on who you know.
It depends on who depends on who got kicked and whose foot it was. Am I right? Yeah. Well, Jeremy's foot, thankfully, didn't get it kicked out the motherfucking game. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he kicked Chris Paul, man. And he said, man, Chris Paul's a bitch. Chris Paul's, damn, I forgot what the point was of this, man. I know I had a point that I was gonna make. I was gonna tie this into a story, and I lost it. Like I just forgot. Well, this is why people don't do this shit live. I had like a good point I was gonna make about Jeremy kicking Chris Paul in the ass. But maybe the lesson is sometimes it does. Oh, maybe this is not what I was thinking, but this is what it's gonna be. Chris Paul's a multi-millionaire, 12-time All-Star, got Olympic gold medal, you know. But sometimes, man, you still get kicked in the ass. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you still fall down and you get kicked in the ass, right? And just like, and that's okay as long as you get back up. But sometimes you need King Keto to pick you back up. And that's what happened. You know what I'm saying? Chris Paul, he fell down. That was the low point of his night. You know what I'm saying? And where'd he land? In the arms of King Keto. And I helped him up. Jeremy kicked him after that, but still, I helped him up, you know? And sometimes that's probably why you here. Some of y'all fell down. Some of y'all are hard. Some of y'all luck. Y'all down on your luck. You in a dark place, right? Look at you now. You landed in my lap. And just like Chris Paul, I'm going to pick you up. Life may still try to kick you, but you got my support to make sure you don't fall back down, right? It's a good thing you found yourself here. You know, so just like I helped Chris Paul up last night, tonight I'm going to help you up. Yeah, we're going to learn a lot tonight. Glad you're here. You know what I'm saying? All right, well, we got one more super chat, then we're going to get into the lessons for today.
Apparently, this super chat is for me.
Oh.
Question for your
Well, you talking to my bitch, nigga? I'm just playing. I mean to say, I wasn't calling you a bitch. I was just yelling at him. You a queen. You queen plantain, baby.
I
All right, I'm sorry.
understood. What if it's a
I
girl?
just got defensive. I kill everybody in this building for you, man. Happily. All right. I want you to know that.
I mean, remember you said that just in case, you know.
Yo, man. Be a massacre for love.
Question for you, King Brand. How did you learn English? It's immaculate. So well.
I know how she learned it.
And
Can I
how
tell the
often do
story?
you have a full, no holds barred conversation in Spanish? LOL. Much love to you both.
I know you learned Spanish. How every Dominican girl learns Spanish.
How did I learn Spanish?
All right, you grew up. They only spoke
Well, not
English.
Spanish. How did I learn English?
Yeah, you grew up. This is a story all the time. Every Dominican girl has this story. Correct me if I'm wrong. Every Dominican woman who's raised in America, they only spoke Spanish to you until you was about 4 or 5, and you went to school no hablar inglés. Okay, and then because they thought, hey, she'll just learn Spanish in school, and then you picked it up on accident. Tell me I'm wrong.
How you pick up English on accident when you go to a public school?
Well, you learned it in school. You learned English. I didn't learn English in school. You know what I'm saying?
I was born and raised in New York, and I learned English in public school.
That's how the story goes.
Yep, that's nothing
how
crazy.
That's how it always is, man.
And how often do I have full conversations in Spanish? Pretty much every day. There's a lot of Hispanics in Miami, and I still speak to my family in Spanish.
Yeah, I speak to his family in Spanish too.
Un poquito.
Yeah, un poquito.
You did speak a lot this weekend.
I know, man. They call it. Listen, man. In the hood, you know, in down in the hood, they call me keto suave. You know.
All right, we have one more comment I want to read. It's not a super chat, but this dude says, dude, I lost 7 pounds walking, 15K steps by dieting hard with that diet you shared recently.
Let's go. Hold up, man. Motherfucking right. God damn. That's incredible. That's fantastic. All right. Do I got time? Is Greg here? No. All right. Greg is gonna have to wait. Hey, man. We're gonna use AI to get ripped. Let's talk about it. Running one more time. I'm sorry. You hear a lot about how AI is going to change the world. Sometimes for good, sometimes for bad. It's going to help. You see it helping businesses. You see it helping people cheat on their. You see it's helping businesses fire people, and it's helping college students cheat. But nobody's talking about how to use it to get fucking shredded. What if AI can get you ripped as fuck? We're going to talk about that right. Oh, in this video, I'm going to show you how you can use AI to get shredded as fuck. All right. And this is going to work no matter what large language model you're using. You can use ChatGPT. You can use Gemini or Gronk if you nasty. You know, you can even use Claude if you swing that way, right? It's all good. It's ain't the 90s. Love whoever you want to love. It's not hammer time. Listen, if you want to use Claude, have 2 boyfriends, or go to a Ricky Martin concert, it's all good. I ain't tripping. This is going to work for all of you. All right. It's some inclusive shit. Even Claude users can do it. All right. So first thing we need to do, first thing we're going to do. So here's how we're going to use AI. We're going to use AI to analyze our bodies, pause, help us make a game plan to accomplish our goals. And we're going to use AI to track our calories and macros. That's the one thing that you motherfuckers hate doing, tracking your calories and macros. I'm going to show you how you can use AI to make it so fucking simple that you'll have that if you don't do it after this, you'll have to just admit that you a lazy ass bitch nigga. And that's okay. Maybe you just make peace with that you're going to be fat. All right. So first thing we need to do is analyze our current physiques. All right. Hold on. I'm gonna upload a photo of myself to ChatGPT right quick. I'm gonna put it on my computer so I can share it. Should have did it earlier, but it be like that sometimes, man. Oh fuck. Damn, I don't have is AirDrop on? Hold on. Look at this. Is AirDrop on? Everyone? It's not showing up on here. Oh, I see it. My fault. Brandon's MacBook Air. Give it a second, guys. Just bear with me. Oh man, should have did this before. This is why people don't do this shit live. All right, I hit accept. All right, so I'm gonna take this. Yeah, you can show this. So take an image of yourself, upload it to ChatGPT. All right, preferably with your shirt off. All right, and this is what you're gonna say. You're gonna say, you're gonna give you your stats. I am 6'2" and 199 pounds. Estimate my body fat percentage. All right. So it's going to think for a minute. Fuck, I messed up. I have it on thinking mode. I need to change it to regular. Based on this shit, boom, boom, boom. It's going to tell me how dope I am. Between 8 and 10% body fat. Now you motherfuckers ain't gonna get that. Y'all don't look like this, man. Chill out. You know what I'm saying? But that's about pretty accurate. That's where I think I am. I say, okay. Now I'm gonna here's where we're gonna get. So now we have a baseline, right, of where we're at. I noticed this is about 18, 19 pounds of fat, right? But you might have to say how many pounds of body fat am I holding? All right, it's going to tell you that. Boom, 16 pounds of body fat, 20 pounds of body fat. Yeah, something like that. Somewhere in between. It's giving me a range, right? Cool. All right. Now we got to now we've analyzed where we're at. That was step 1. Step 2, we need to say, make me a plan to get down to, let's call it 6% body fat within 60 days. I can get there faster. Let's see if I say 30 days, let's see what it does. Because sometimes it doesn't like me to get real aggressive. That's one thing, ChatGPT, it won't let you get aggressive sometimes. It's not safe. Sorry for most people. Yeah, that's what it's trying to do. You know what I'm saying? Realistic and aggressive. Oh, they're gonna give it to me. All right, cool. Boom, boom, boom. Calories. Boom, 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 boom. For use about this is a fucking crazy deficit. You know what I'm saying? All right, this is not this is fucking weak. All right, but anyway. Okay. Let me edit the prompt a little bit. Still going. I didn't like it. That prompt wasn't as clean as I would have liked. All right. 30 days. Okay. 30 days. Using the keto diet. And put in, so say what kind of diet you want to use, or just leave it blank if you don't care what kind of diet you use. All right. And then also say how many days a week you have to work out. I can lift weights 5 days. Let's call it 4 days a week. 4 days a week. Okay. And give it any other context you have. Right. Any other context you have, put it in there so it can make the plan based off that. See, your prompt has to give a lot of context for it to come out good. It's difficult. It can be unsafe, blah, blah, blah. Yo, shut your bitch ass up, man. I still think these calories are rather high. This is fine. This is cool. All right. So we got the plan, boom, food structure, meals. It's giving a workout plan and everything. All right. So now we got the plan. We got the game plan. Let's say we like this plan, or let's say you get a plan for someone else. It doesn't matter, right? But this plan is pretty, it's giving me cardio. It wants me to incline walk. This is not a bad plan. It's not bad. Playing once I gave you more context, it gave more plan. Stretching. Yo, one thing, I never stretch. I don't know if y'all know that about me. I never stretch. Like motherfuckers be like, do you ever stretch? Or like, no, nigga, never. And I never have no injuries. You can stretch if you want to. I'm not telling you not to, but I will omit that part. All right. Now, we analyze ourselves. We got ourselves a plan. Now what we need to do is I'm going to show you how to use ChatGPT to track your diet. Right? You can stop using MyFitnessPal. You never have to worry about tracking your diet anymore. I'm going to show you the easiest way to track your diet using ChatGPT. So don't put it on right now. I got to come in here and grab the prompt. So here's what we're going to do. And maybe I'll put this prompt in the description at some point. All right. So I'm going to open a new chat. I'm going to put it on temporary mode, right? Boom. And this is what just the prompt I'm going to put in. It's pretty intense, right? But basically from now on, this is my daily food diary chat. It won't be on temporary mode when you really do it. I'm just doing it so it don't save the shit that I'm about to put in here, for example. But we're going to track my food, estimate the calories, everything. Boom, 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 boom. Cholesterol. I didn't mean to put that there. Whatever. This is fine. And then it's going to estimate if I'm sorry. All you got to do is once you put this prompt in here, and I'll put the prompt in the description, it's going to track your meals for a running total, right? And what you could do, you can just say what it is. Hey, this is five ounces of steak, right? So let's put breakfast, All right. I'm just gonna put just put the meals. That's all I'm gonna do, right? Steak. Let's call it 5 ounces. Sorry. And 4 eggs. Let's say you had that for breakfast, right? Boom, we put that in the chat. Boom. It's estimating the calories. Boom, 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 boom. And it's gonna and the prompt gives you a running total throughout the day. So now you know how much protein you got. Now you know. You could take out the cholesterol because that's not important. That was an accident. I didn't mean to put that in there, right? But the prompt is giving me the totals of the macros and the calories. It's giving me the totals of the calories and macros throughout the day. Now let's add some more shit. What's cool is you can use voice mode, so you can just you can just speak into it and say, "Hey, I just ate a fucking I just ate 7 chicken wings." So let's just say I did that. Seven chicken wings. Boom. It gives you, so it's going to immediately give you the most recent entry, right? Boom, 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 boom. And then it's going to give you the running total. Right. So right now we're at 11, just over 11,000, just over 1,100 calories. Oh, and we got 100 grams of protein. All right. Now, the cool thing is you can also just take a photo. So I'm going to upload a photo. This was last night. This is a photo I took last night. I was at the Heat game. And because I was sitting courtside, I couldn't have my scale with me where I usually weigh my food, but it's okay because this does a really good job of estimating based off pictures. Let me just upload this photo. I'm gonna just upload this chicken wing photo. This chicken tender photos. Boom. I'm just uploading that. It's analyzing the image. All you had to do now, you could just take pictures of. Now you could just take pictures of your food. Sorry. Now you could just take pictures of your food, throw it up in there, and go. It's going to estimate the calories, estimate the it's going to tell you the calories, the protein, the carbs, the fats. Boom, and it updates the running total of calories you had each day. You guys see the power of this? This is almost this is like kind of better than MyFitnessPal. MyFitnessPal, you got to search shit. You could just use your voice and say what you ate, or take a picture of it. I'm gonna throw another picture up in there. Let's get a. All right, this is where it gets crazy. Now we're gonna put it to its test. To a test. Hold on. Sorry. Try this again. All right. So what I'm uploading now is a picture of a full meal. All right. Now we're going to show you just how good it is. So this is a full meal. My girl cooked, right? Boom. We got eggs, spinach, blueberries, scrambled eggs. Boom. Blueberries. Boom, 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 boom. Now we got the running total for the day. All right. It does that every day. All right, cool. Someone asked, how the fuck does chicken have carbs? I just saw that because it's breading, bro. The breading. right? I planned it that day. Like I made sure, you know, I get under 50 net carbs per day. So like I planned it for those only carbs I ate. Anyway, so boom, now we got a running total for the day. What we want to do is we type end of day. And now it's going to total everything up. Boom, summary in a table format. Everything you ate, boom, and the totals for the day. Right? And now it knows to start the next day. So next thing you put in the next thing you put in here is going to start for the next day. Now it makes tracking your calories easy. You know what I'm saying? It makes tracking your calories fucking easy, you know? And if you can't do this, man, you full of shit, man. You fucking around, right? And this is, yeah. If you want the prompt, it'll be in the description. It's not in there now, but it will be at some point. And this is easy because I know some of y'all are not going to do what I do. Y'all not going to walk around with a scale, right? You're not going to fucking put everything you eat in MyFitnessPal for over 10 years in a row. Like, I just know y'all not going to do that. Now there's no excuse. Now there's no fucking excuse. There's no way. Anybody who says they're not tracking their calories, now that we got this kind of technology, you fucking tripping, man. You fucking tripping. You just don't want it bad enough. And that's okay. You just got to make peace with the fact that you're going to be a fat boy, man, indefinitely. That's you're going to be obese. You're going to be fucking at the big and tall shit. You know, you're going to be little kids who don't understand that only women get pregnant. They're going to be like, yo, is this guy pregnant? Like, nah, he's just a fat boy. You know what I'm saying? If you grow a beard, people gonna think you Santa Claus, you know? That's just how it works, man. But it's cool, man. You could be jolly and shit. All right. The rest of us, we're gonna start tracking our calories. This is not what I do, to be clear. What I do is I keep a scale with me everywhere I go, unless situations I couldn't, like at the game. But I keep a food scale with me. I track everything I eat, put it in MyFitnessPal. And even when I took the picture, like that picture I took it of the chicken tenders at the game is because I couldn't bring my scale into the game. But I'll do that if there's a situation where I can't bring my scale, then I'll just have ChatGPT analyze the food, right? And then put the macros in. Well, what I'll do in ChatGPT, I'll say something like, tell me how many ounces this is. Then I'll go in chat. Then I'll go in MyFitnessPal, find chicken tenders, chicken fingers, boom, and then say 6 ounces or whatever. Yeah. But yeah, it works pretty well. It works pretty well. And this is going to help a lot of you because I know so many people will do you motherfuckers will do anything except track your calories. Motherfuckers be asking me, yo, what peptides you use? I'm like, yo, you tracking your calories? Like, yo, look, bitch, nigga, you want to start injecting yourself with fucking random new substances? Same motherfuckers who were scared to take the vaccine is hype about some peptides. You know what I'm saying? That just came out. Hype about it, right? How about you just start tracking your motherfucking calories, you bitch nigga? Anyway. Listen, if you want more help, get in shape. No, now, okay. This will check me out. If you are a trainer, you know the hardest thing to do is to get your clients to track their macros. Use this, teach them this, and have them track with this. And then send you this every day. In fact, you can share this could be a shared chat you can have, right? And this is how you can train you can help train your It's how you can train your clients, both in person or online, especially if you're doing online training. Set up a shared chat like this for them to put their macros in. You can check it every day. All right. If you want to learn more about how you can start your online fitness business, that's how I made my first $1 million. And I've helped over 15,000 people grow successful online fitness business. There's a free ebook in the description. It's called the 10 Commandments of Online Training. It'll show you exactly how to start your online fitness business, even if you don't have a lot of experience, even if you're not certified, even if you don't have, even if you're not certified, even if you don't have a lot of experience, even if, where's my brain? I usually have 3 of them. Even if you don't have a lot of experience, even if you're not certified, even if you don't have a big following, it'll show you exactly how to do it. All right. Type 10 in the comments and I'll send it right to you. No, that won't work. That only works on Instagram. The link will be in the description. All right. Yo, let's talk about making some money with the. Yo, what up? I am your boy, Big Brandon Carter, aka King Keto. And I'm here with the homie Greg, aka Young Candlestick. Greg got his Series 67. He passed that shit. Boom. He's a certified market technician. Boom. Help me make a lot of money. And we're gonna help y'all make it too. What's good, Greg? What's popping?
Man, buyers are in full control of the stock market.
Yeah.
Every single short seller just getting their ass whooped. Michael Burry had to close down his fund. The market last week had its most bullish holiday week for Thanksgiving in the past 9 years. So it was a monster rally. The S&P rallied on the holiday week about 5%. To put context in that, the market averages 10% in a year.
5%.
And it did 5% in 4 trading days, 3.5 trading days, because it was a half day. So it was a big gamma squeeze to the upside. And so why is the market going up? You can always speculate why the market goes up, but obviously it comes down to supply and demand. And really what was going on was the Fed was saying, hey, we're not going to cut rates in December. And that kind of made the market be a little bit more squirrelish. So this fat ass red candle that you see, that was on NVIDIA earnings. It did a gap and crap. It gapped up and sold off heavy. Then the Fed pivoted and they said, hey, we're actually going to cut rates in December. There's a good chance we want to save that job market. And the market loved that shit. It gobbled it up. Okay. So looking at the market right now, sellers can't really get anywhere to the downside. I've got to be neutral to bullish into the end of the year. I think that we can see all-time highs into the end of the year, which that's only like 0.8% away from all-time highs. So it's not very far. It's a stone's throw away. What's really, really weird is that the fear and greed index, people are freaking the fuck out.
Yeah, people still ain't calm, like the sentiment, right?
Like normally you'd see extreme fear on the fear and greed index with like during a market crash or like at a market bottom. But we're like less than 1% away from all-time highs. So either fear and greed is going to start to catch up and go towards greed, or the market's going to sell. Price structure is bullish. Keep going. What's up?
Nima, let me send. While Greg is talking, I want to send you that prompt we had. Okay, keep going, Greg. I'm sorry.
You got it. That's a good prompt. I tested it out myself during the podcast. It said 12% body fat is what I've got.
Hey.
I'll take it. Need to get under 10 though for January. But I digress. Market today, we just had a chop day. So not too far up, not too far down. We have what's called a doji candle or a high wave candle, which means there's an upper wick and a lower wick. It really indicates confusion. That's literally what they call it in the textbook when you see a candle like this. And so we had a broadening formation on the intraday fast time frame, higher highs and lower lows. So there's no real trends. We're making higher highs, breakout buyers get trapped. We're making lower lows, breakdown sellers get trapped. And most of the time when you see a broadening formation, we close at the midpoint of the range. So short term market there's breakout buys over today's high and there's breakdown shorts underneath today's low. Okay. You have to use volume to help confirm that. But since I'm bullish into the end of the year, I do kind of want to construct a bullish spread on SPX. And I'm going to look to Victory Trades members. I'm going to look at something like December 31st, and you can like buy calls just slightly out of the money, and you can sell calls further out of the money. So the expected move is marked right here into the end of the year. So into the end of the year, the market is not expected to go up more than 3.6%, and it's not expected to go down more than 3.6%.
Oh, so
Okay.
all right. I see what you're thinking. I see. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Yeah. And these option chain expected moves are derived from the options market based off order flow, open interest, Black-Scholes models, a bunch of nerd shit. And they're accurate most of the time. So 2/3 of the time, we're going to stay within this range into the end of the year. Okay. So that means the lows from 2 weeks ago are likely the lows for the year. That like the selling doesn't get worse unless there's some crazy ass black swan event, some shit happens, war, you never know what can happen. But
war.
Yeah. So I'm liking bullish call spreads into 7,000 on SPX into the end of the year. So that's kind of going to be a trade that I'm going to cook up for Victory Trades members.
Okay. Nice.
I've got some individual stocks that we're long on, and we can add some more of those stocks.
Speaking of Victory Trades, if you want to join Victory Trades, the link is in the description. That's our trading group. So Greg alerts with swing trades pretty much every day. I take them. I make a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? And we trade together first thing in the morning. All right. We trade together first thing in the morning. We trade futures. It's really dope. We don't even use our own money. We use prop firms. You know, a lot of Victory members, for trade members, have passed their evaluations. They got funded accounts. We helped them get it. The homie HVAC was talking about it today. Oh yeah,
Brandon just got funded from this morning's live. Like,
yeah. We was killing it today, man.
You were 2 for 2. I was red at the beginning of the live, but then once the live ended, the volatility opened up.
Can you show the wins from today?
Oh, I'd be more than happy to. So Brandon just got a funded account. Shout out to Brandon. He's been trading with me for like 6 years now. But this is what the Victory Trades AMA looks like.
So this is when we're trading live.
Look at this. We got Stepdad putting up some numbers.
What is that? What is that? 3? Can you make it big, Paul Nima?
It's about $300.
Oh yeah,
$600. $600.
Like $600 he made today because he's traded with. So basically, he has multiple funded accounts, and you can trade them all simultaneously with a trade copier. We show him how to set that up. Let's keep going.
It's super cool. I mean, we got Ethiopian Baller. He made 810 plus another
820.
Yeah. We got your boy Phil making 250.
Your boy Phil 250. You know what I'm saying?
We got K Swerve over here. He's making about $600.
Hey, that's what's up.
He's logging his trades. He's tracking, just like you track your macros. Track your trades.
If you're not tracking, you slacking.
Yeah, seriously.
You know. Oh, then it was my wins. I'm trading with 20 funded accounts, so I made like a little over $3,000.
Boom! Look at that. You can kind of see your shadow in the background.
Yeah. So posting, and then like if you keep going. What's this man?
Quick
my man,
100, Lukey baby, quick 100.
Yeah.
We were making fun of Android.
Keep moving down. See the more wins. I'm giving out something. So like I post. So we share our screens, but I also post this. This is where my buy orders were.
Yep.
That first one hit. We didn't even need the second one. The first one hit, and people came up.
Instant money.
So like we share our screens, and I post and I upload where my buy orders are, unless it's real fast, and I'll be like, "Yo, fingers on the trigger. We about to go long." I'm gonna tell you, yeah, and we, you know what I'm saying?
It's a lot of fun. We have a good time there. Some days are slow.
There's more wins. Damn, there's more wins up in there. What's he got? My man put up 500.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there's a big opening range breakout this morning, and market just ripped. All you had to do is click buy and then just trail up your stop. And
listen, if you guys want to start getting money with us, join Victory Trades. The link is in the description. All right, cool. Let's go back to your
let's go back to the charts. So a lot of fun. Markets are bullish. Markets are strong. Any dips, I think, are worth buying opportunities. So you can even do Fibonacci down here just to get an idea. You just measure from low to the high. And these are all good support areas. So SPX 6726, SPX 6700. Those are the dip buy zones that I like going into the end of the year. I'm going to probably get some good size there as long as the price chart is conversing. Yeah. Pause. I'm going to get some good size there.
Hey, yo. All right, keep going.
Yeah, so NASDAQ, really, really strong. NASDAQ up almost 1% today. Google, you guys know, is my largest holding. I'm just holding on to Google. Google's doubled since April on a large cap tech stock. So that's pretty cool. I like dip buys on Google at 255. I like dip buys on Google at 293. I like the stock.
You know what? Can I get okay? Not only do I like the stock,
yeah,
this whole rally has been fueled from AI, right? Like it started a lot of the rally, you know.
Yep.
And I think Google's going to be one of the main winners. And then let me tell you my thesis. Can I share my thesis?
I'm all ears.
Yeah. Few things. One, NVIDIA has been getting the lion's share of the benefits from this AI thing because they have GPUs. Google's new model doesn't run on NVIDIA's GPUs. It runs on their own. They made their own silicon, and it's like one of the in the Gemini 3 is it's like one of the top models. I think last I checked, it was #1 on most leaderboards. The image generation is clearly #1 with Nana Banana. VO3 is #1, right? So it'd be one thing if they were using their own silicon and it was some bullshit, but they are the best, right? And they have a monetization structure that OpenAI doesn't really have, right? Okay, so they don't need NVIDIA.
Nope.
Everyone else does, right? They got their own silicon and their own models. It seems to be at present moment better than everyone else's, right? Right. And they already have a monetization structure where OpenAI, they're still trying to figure out how to make money. Like they're selling memberships, but they're not profitable, you know? And like how many motherfuckers got the fucking $200 a month or $300 a month shit? They don't, right? And even on the enterprise level where people using APIs, more enterprise people I see using Claude, right? I think Claude wants to go enterprise, right? That's what, and OpenAI wants to go consumer level, right? That's why OpenAI is putting out Sora and all this other shit, where Claude is like, it's not, now we're gonna focus on Claude code, and right. So there's that, right? But they already have a monetization model. That's what I want to say. Like, check this out. OpenAI is testing ads. Like right now, they're testing ads within it. I don't know how it's gonna work. Gemini doesn't need to do that because they got what? Data, right? Because they're owned by Google, right? So you type some shit in there, it knows what you're thinking about. You probably gonna see an ad for that shit. You know what I'm saying? You probably gonna, and maybe not within. And the thing is, OpenAI is gonna have to put those ads in ChatGPT and fuck up the user experience, right? Yeah. Gemini doesn't have to do that, right? They'll just put the ads anywhere else you go. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Right? Because that's their business model now, right? Ads, you know. Yeah. And they already got that. They already got a monetization, and I'm confident they're already doing it, right? You know, the shit you're searching about, you probably get recommended videos for that on the YouTube, right? Those ads will probably come up on the YouTube. And I know that may sound scary to people, but it's been like that your whole life, homie. Like it's been like, don't get it fucked up. They're always watching. All right. Yeah. Whatever, don't get it fucked up. They've always been like that. All right. And it's never gonna change. Right. So Gemini, they don't have to fucking do all that other shit, man. Cause they like they already got tons of money. They don't have to go get money from Microsoft. They got it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I just think their infrastructure, I think they're going to pull away as the winner.
Definitely.
In the long run. Right now, ChatGPT is like the default, you know? However, I've seen that change in my lifetime. Like, you know, when I was a kid, everybody fucked with Yahoo. We searched on Yahoo. Now I don't remember last time I was on Yahoo. You know what I'm saying? Right? You know, it became Google, right? When I was a kid, everybody had a PC, right? But then it was Mac. Now a lot of people have Macs. You know, it's leaders rarely stay the leaders. IBM used to be the leader in computing, right? They're shell leader for themselves. So I think that Google Play being your #1 holding, I think that's a super safe bet.
Oh yeah,
right? And that's who I bet. That's my analysis, right? Because they got their own silicon and they already got a monetization model.
It's what we call a wide economic moat. Their business model is very hard to copy, and they have so much competitive advantage.
And even if you do copy it, like you don't, like you can. There's not a big difference between Gemini and ChatGPT as far as there's certain user experience shit, but it's. I'm fine prompting in Gemini and I'm fine prompting in ChatGPT. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's just
all
like
the same. It'll get the job done.
Yeah, in many cases it's better, like significantly better.
What ways would you say that it's better? Is it just like the way it gives the answer? Is it the speed or what?
I like its deep research better.
Okay.
I like the fact that I can turn the deep research into I can do deep research and turn it into slides, turn it into a fucking audio, turn it into video. You know what I'm saying? And I can export that shit straight to my Google Docs.
Boom.
Right? Like I'm saying, it's the infrastructure, ChatGPT has it's still probably my go-to, but it's better, man. You know what I'm saying? Like and the model is better. Like if I'm doing deep research, I probably go to Gemini. And yeah, there's a few they both have their use cases, They have their place where they shine. But as far as the business model, I think that your money's super safe in Google.
And that's not even like tying in YouTube revenue, super chat revenue. That's not even factored in.
Yeah, the YouTube is intense. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a behemoth. All right, what else we got? Let's keep going.
Yeah. So Google, I like the stock, dollar cost average and buy oversold conditions. That's my game plan with that. Meta, I'm not going to dollar cost average into, but I do like buying support levels and breakouts moving forward. Microsoft, we've been talking about this. I grabbed some leap call spreads on this little dip down here at 475. Microsoft. Again, Brandon, you made a good use case.
Microsoft. I'm super bullish on Microsoft as well.
Yeah, and Amazon. I'm bullish on Amazon too. It might have just be short term. It looks like it's rejecting some resistance, so it could drop in the short term. But long term, I like Amazon. And so, if all of these big cap tech stocks are bullish and they're strong, what the fuck do you think's going to happen to QQQ?
Oh, yeah.
MNQ, NASDAQ. We trade NASDAQ futures every day. That's why there's just like such a strong bid. Sellers can't get anywhere because these big cap tech stocks keep just holding it up. They just keep breaking up. They keep breaking out. So I really like all of those. Even Tesla. Tesla's a little bit riskier than the other ones. I'd go small size on Tesla longs, bigger size on Google, Meta, Microsoft, and Amazon. But Tesla over here, higher risk, higher reward. If Tesla can break this consolidation above like 470, I do think the stock can get to $600 per share in a few years. Yep. But that's if it breaks out. Right now, it's kind of in a bunch of gunk right now. So not a huge edge either way there on Tesla. Some other stocks that I've been talking about, MPW. This is a stock that I said you can wheel. I got called away at 550 last week. Guess what? I can just sell some 550 strike cash secured puts. Get right back in. So I really like that stock that pays a 6% dividend. And if you followed that buy from when I first talked about it, it's up 12, 13%. I really like gold and silver. Gold kind of just flat right now, but I'm bullish gold. I'm really bullish silver. I alerted silver.
Just hit all-time highs, right?
All-time highs silver. And
gold is super close to all-time highs.
It is. It is. Gold's been on a good run. Silver has outperformed gold, but they're both good. So I like silver, bullish call spreads, leap call options, wheeling it, buying shares. AG is the stock that I've been telling you guys I've been wheeling for a while. The stock rallied 50% in a week. That's crazy. All of a sudden, I know, 50%, 1 week. It'll do that. So I got to wait for a pullback to re-enter that because I did get called away. It shot up so damn much. I'm cool with that. Get paid to take profits. Look for dips and sell cash secured puts on this. That's not financial advice. That's just what I'm doing. Okay. So that's AG. Upwork, I think the stock can get up to $25 a share. I alerted bullish calls in the middle of this consolidation. And in one day, Victory Trades members made about 70%. 70% one day, big breakout. I like Upwork. That's the freelancing site. More and more people, if the job market's going to be a bit wonky, people are going to turn to Upwork for their freelancing and to do more contract work. And so this stock can benefit because they take a portion of each transaction that goes back and forth. So they're kind of that middleman getting all those commissions. And that's a big part of their business model. It's a lean business model. And so I like the stock. Weekly chart looks bullish. Monthly chart, this stock was $64 a share. It got shat on all the way down to $6. Now it's at 20. I think the stock gets at least to 25, but it could even get up to 30 or 35. So stock potentially could double. And what's cool about it is you can wheel it too. So you can buy 100 shares, sell a covered call. Sell cash secured puts, get assigned, sell covered calls. It does have monthly option expirations. That's fine. You just do your order once a month. So I like the stock Upwork. Okay. If you're looking for bearish trades, look no further than Roblox and Roku. Roblox.
Oh yeah, man. We shortened Roblox.
Yep.
For sure.
We shorted it over here at about 101. We took profits at about 90. Now I'm reloading short. I still think the stock is weak. The stock could drop even if the market does hit all-time highs. So Roblox, put options, bearish put spreads, target that $80 per share or lower in the next 3 to 6 months. It could happen sooner. But I like Roku short as well. Roku, just wait for it to break this trend line. So you can see Roku hits the trend line, bounces, 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 bounces. If it closes a day underneath this trend line, I think that Roku shorts can be bought. Okay.
All right. Yo, you got a super chat.
Let's check it out. What we got? Oh, Brandon says I got my Apex Trading Fund account.
Hey, it's not a yeah.
That's
shout out to him, man. Yeah, he trades with us every morning, man. Guys, join Victory Trades. You got to start getting some money, man. Let's go.
That's a huge deal because, like, what? All you're spending is like $60 total, and then that's it.
Yeah.
You have a funded account. You can withdraw thousands of dollars from this company.
Yeah.
Like, it's the easiest contract work like you'll ever do. Simple, I should say. Not always easy.
It's simple, but it's like it's a mental game. It's a mental game. Yeah. So if you guys want to trade with us every morning, the way my man did, he got his funded account. Hit the link in the description. Join Victory Trades. All right. Cool, man. I got a question, man. Bitcoin, where we at, man?
I was gonna bring up Bitcoin. Bitcoin, it's do or die for Bitcoin. If this doesn't bounce right over here, Bitcoin buyers are absolutely cooked. So Bitcoin, kind of a topping formation. This was what we call a distribution pattern where we're kind of just consolidating at the highs. We kind of did a false breakout at 127K. This trapped a lot of people. Like, I hope Nav is okay. Like, I hope
we haven't heard from Nav lately.
If you ever need to talk with somebody, I'm here for you.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm here for you. So lots of people telling me I better put everything in on Bitcoin. Otherwise, the dollar is going to be destroyed and purchasing power is going to zero. That was not the case. Something is up because everybody's saying buy Bitcoin, and Bitcoin from the highs is down. It's only down about like 30%. That's nothing. That's nothing for.
That's
Bitcoin.
not crazy for Bitcoin.
Yeah, that'd be a lot for S&P 500. But, which is why the risk adjusted returns on S&P 500, I'll argue, are better than Bitcoin. That's just my opinion, though. And again, I'm not a crypto bear. I have a small amount of Bitcoin in my portfolio, but it's really, if you like Bitcoin, this is your buying opportunity. I'm personally going to say, wait and see. Let it develop new price trends. I could totally see it bouncing like another 7 to 8%. There's going to be a lot of resistance at 100K Bitcoin. So if you didn't like the selling on Bitcoin and you see Bitcoin trading at 100K, it's likely going to at least reject the first go around. It's likely going to drop when it first touches 100K. Does it have to? No. 75K is a support level. If 75K cannot hold as support and volume comes in, I think Bitcoin flash crashes. I really do think it flash crashes if it breaks 75K. And I think the lowest Bitcoin could get is 35K. I don't think it will. I'm just saying that's the lowest it could get. I don't think it's ever going to zero. Michael Saylor says 30% annualized returns on Bitcoin. Maybe.
Yeah, we'll see.
Maybe not. We'll see. I mean, yeah.
You got a super chat.
Apple, Mr. Out of Context. Let's check it out. Apple. So again, one of the big cap tech stocks. Beautiful breakout out of this base. See that beautiful rally flag? Exits the flag. This is easy money. I'm not saying I took it. I just wasn't watching it. But breaks out. Slight increase in volume. Apple's a bit overbought right now. It could totally continue to go higher. But I'm personally not invested in Apple. Like, I like their products. I like their iPhone. I like the iPad.
I don't have any shares. I have just QQQ.
Yeah.
Which has a lot of Apple. And the S&P 500, which has a lot of Apple.
Yeah. That's how I'll get my Apple exposure. I'll sometimes eat an apple, once a week. that gets my fill of apples.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's a bad stock. It's just not my favorite,
Yeah. Listen, man, guys, if you guys want to learn if you guys want to trade with us, all right, join Victory Trades. You get Greg swing trade alerts almost every day. And you can trade futures with us live. We'll show you how to get a funded account so you don't have to trade with your own money. And we trade every morning, market open. We're in there. It's a lot of fun too. All right. So join Victory Trades. The link in the description. Thank you, Greg.
Peace out.
Appreciate it. I think I have a super chat now. We can't hear you. Mia Moore.
Here we go.
Yeah.
We have Saber89T. He's back and he says, I lift and cut. I see that my weight loss is slower, but is it the best way to keep from having loose skin?
Listen, brother, if you really overweight, I don't know no way to prevent loose skin, right? Because once the skin stretches, it's stretched. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know no natural way to get rid of loose skin. Like straight up, everybody I know who's lost like hundreds of pounds, I don't know exactly how much weight you had to lose. I don't remember. But everyone I know who's lost like, hundreds of pounds got some loose skin, because the skin just stretches, man. It be like that. And I don't know I'm not saying there isn't one, but I don't know a natural way to do it. Everyone I know who dealt with that loose skin, they got a surgery, and this is where we're at, man. We are where we are. You know what I'm saying? You trade in one problem for another, but it's not as bad. Oh yeah, didn't David Goggins said somebody just say David Goggins said he did something. Somebody just, Yeah, listen, man. Research whatever the fuck David Goggins did. You know what I'm saying? He did something. But yeah, you know what? We live in the age where we ain't gotta fucking figure it out no more. How did David Goggins get rid of his loose skin when he lost a bunch of weight? We'll see what Skynet has to say. Yeah, he was fat, but he wasn't fat, right? Like he was fat. He was pretty fat. Right? But I don't know how much loose skin that was. He was fat. What does this fool say, man? He said he still has some loose skin, dropping more than 100 pounds in about 3 months. He says he wasn't left with loose skin. Some of it tightened over time, but he admits he still has a bit of it. All right. And one of the biggest reasons he appears to have no loose skin is because he built muscle. Because he built he built lean mass, would filled out some of the areas. This is what it says, And yeah, he said he never did surgery. You could probably find some better examples, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but when I look at this picture, man, he wasn't. I mean, if this is accurate, right? Like he wasn't fucking crazy. He didn't. I mean, that's pretty fat. But it's not I've seen fatter people today. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's pretty fat. But that's a good transformation photo. All right. But anyway, man, you got to do some research. Everybody I know who got rid of it had a surgery. All right. All right, let's keep it moving. We got 50. Y'all want to learn how to make some fucking money with AI? I want to. Well, I hope so, because that's what I want to talk about. Running one more time. I'm sorry. A lot of y'all are using AI to do dumb shit exclusively. Talking to it about your problems, asking it what the weather is, or using it like an upgraded version of Google. That's all fine. But what you need to be doing is using it to get some of this money. And we're going to talk about a few different ways you can use AI to make more money today. All right. So I have a few prompts I'm going to give you. You can fuck with them. They'll be in the description at some point, if they're not today. But I'm gonna give you a few prompts you can use for ChatGPT, Gemini, Gronk if you want to get freaky with it, or even Claude if you swing that way. All right. So here's what we're going to do. The first thing. So let's go through a few AI marketing, but let's go through a few different prompts that you can use to make some money. All right. Let's say you are in sales. What if you could review? What if you can use AI to review all your sales calls to see where you can improve? Right. So I have this prompt for you. It's a long ass prompt. You want to open up GPT. Hold up. Open up ChatGPT and paste this prompt in it. It's a long ass prompt that I put together for you, right? Boom. But basically, I'm not going to read this. Expert sales coach, blah, 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 high ticket sales, blah, 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 blah. And what this is going to do is going to analyze the transcript of your sales calls. So you should be recording your sales calls, right? And then, if you're doing it on Zoom, Zoom has a feature that will transcribe it, or you can use one of those apps to connect to Zoom, like Otter or Fireflies or something like that. And then what you want to do is upload this prompt, and what it's going to ask you, boom, 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 go ahead and paste or upload the transcript. All right. So I'm going to get the fucking transcript. Boom. All right. You can put it. I'm just going to upload it in here. This is a sales call. And I'm going to hit go. Boom. It's summarizing it, everything. It's talking about the offer, everything, but the goals. And then it says structure a flow to calls, building rapport, blah, 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 blah. It's still going. It's diagnosing everything. This is like an hour-long sales call. So it's telling you what you did wrong. So in each part of the sales process, this is objections, for example, it's telling you what you did weak. So in this example, he discounted it right away. A better approach would be other than money, is everything else right? Boom. Clarify the message, reframe the values, just giving you examples. Boom. Then it had a lot of objections, but basically every objection, everything you did in the sales call is telling you what you did better and what you can improve on. And then it ends is what you did what, and then at the end it gives like a summary. What you did well, boom, 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 boom. It's giving you all the data. And then what you need to improve. And then it gave you Then they give you examples of things you can do better, right? And this is a super powerful way to actually analyze your sales calls, right? And get feedback. Because the weird thing about sales is if you're just judging by if you got the sale or not, it doesn't tell the story if you were good. Because I've seen people fuck up a sales call and just get the sale because the guy came on the call super sold from the marketing or something like that, right? And I've seen guys do everything right and not get the sale because of factors because of factors that are beyond his control. Like maybe the person showed up, just didn't have the money. Like you can't put money in his account. If he ain't got enough money, he ain't got no money, right? Right. That doesn't mean he's a bad salesperson because he didn't get that call. I mean, that doesn't mean he's a bad salesperson because he didn't make that sale, right? So we need to analyze what we did right or wrong. And then over time, if we keep doing more things right than we're doing wrong, our average will improve and we'll get better over time. The results will get better over time. Does that make sense? Yeah. So you got to analyze your sales calls. And this way you can do it. You can have AI do it for you. All right. We'll have this script. We'll have this prompt for you in the end. Right. Another thing you can do with sales is you can role play. Pause. Right. So I can open up ChatGPT and I'm gonna do this one on my phone so I can show you guys something just a little better. But so you want to give ChatGPT the context, right? And you want to give it the context and just to say exactly what you're going to do, right? So I'm going to role play a sales call with you. Let me start over. I want you to act as an expert sales coach and role play a live sales call with me. On the call, you will play a 30-year-old man who wants to lose 25 pounds. And I'm a personal trainer and we're on a call because you're interested in potentially buying my personal training services. If I say pause, I want you to exit the role play and tell me what I've been doing good and what I've been doing bad and how I can improve. You start off the call. So when you do this, there's two ways to do it. You can use that chat function, but I don't like that shit for this purpose because bitch doesn't do a good job of having a conversation with you. All right. So I'm going to play. Oh shit. Fuck. Oh, that shit don't work in temporary chat. Fuck. All right, hold on. I'll just use a regular chat. What the fuck?
Can you copy paste the transcription?
Yeah, I did that. I did it wrong. Pause. No, you are the prospect. I'm the salesperson. I'm going to start the call off. Okay. What's up, Mark? Thanks for showing up for the call today. then I'll play it.
Hey, Brandon. Yeah, of course. Appreciate you taking the time. I've been looking forward to this.
So, Mark, the purpose of this call is to just figure out if we're a good fit for training together. Tell me, if we were having this conversation 6 months from now, what would have to happen with your physique for you to feel really happy with the progress? So I like to let it do this and then hit play.
Honestly, 6 months from now, I'd want to be down at least 25 pounds. I want to feel lighter, have more energy, actually feel confident taking my shirt off. Right now, I feel bloated and tired most days. So if in 6 months I could look leaner, feel stronger, and just feel like myself again, that would be huge for me.
Feel like yourself again? That's something I do in sales calls. I always just mirror something they said so they give me more information.
Yeah, I just don't feel like the version of me I used to be. I'm slower, heavier, and honestly kind of embarrassed by how far I let myself slip. I want to get back to feeling sharp and athletic again.
Awesome, I get that. So you want to feel sharp and athletic again like you did in the past. In your opinion, how would that like change your life? Like what kind of effect would that have on like you or your family or even maybe your work? She's typing all this shit.
Yeah, I think it would impact everything. I'd have more confidence at work, especially in meetings where I'm in front of people. I'd have more energy for my kids instead of feeling drained all the time. And honestly, I think my relationship would get better too. My girlfriend has never made me feel bad about my weight, but I know I've pulled back from intimacy because I'm not confident. So if I could feel sharp and athletic again, it'd give me confidence in every part of my life.
Okay. Got it. I see exactly what you mean. So in your opinion, what do you think has been preventing you from accomplishing that in the past? She's typing.
Honestly, it's been a mix of things. My schedule is all over the place. So I'll start something, fall off, then restart. I also feel like I've been guessing a lot with my workouts and nutrition. And when I get stressed from work, I end up eating whatever is easy. So I guess the biggest thing holding me back is not having structure and not having someone to hold me accountable when life gets hectic.
Okay, so I'm not going to go through this whole thing. You know what I'm saying? But you can see how like you can get better at sales, especially if you have a script, by just telling ChatGPT to role play with you. This will get way better. And again, my ChatGPT, the voice is a woman. You know, I ain't sitting around talking to no dude all day. Got some dude in my pocket telling me shit. You know what I'm saying? That's gay as hell. Can you say gay as hell on?
I'll let you know by Thursday.
Yeah, we'll know. So,
We'll know. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We're about
It's
to
a
find
live
out.
discussion.
So my ChatGPT is a woman, man, just because that's how I roll. And a British woman because, you know, I feel like she sounds smart. You know what I'm saying? I take it more seriously if it's a British woman. If it was motherfucking Karen or Sarah or some shit, I'm like, bitch, shut the fuck up, man. Myron told me not to listen to you. But but anyway, you can use, so these are two ways you can use ChatGPT to improve your sales, you know, make more money. Now, how I should have started this off was I have a prompting structure, right? So I'm gonna give you prompts, but it's better if I tell you how to make prompts, you know. and I have a prompting instructor called PIMP prompting. All right. Let me show you how this works. So PIMP prompting is the P stands for persona, right? What's the role you want the LLM to assume, right? And you can explain who they are as well, right? So that's why in the other prompt I said act like a sales manager, right? I'm telling them how to behave. Because if I tell it to do something else, it's going to be the results are going to be way different, right? So this is not AI. This was before AI. This photo, I almost burnt the house down for this stunt. You know what I'm saying? So first persona, tell it what role you want it to presume, and you can also explain who you are, any context. So we give its persona and explain who you are, right? The I is instructions. So it's like you want to tell it what you want it to do, right? The M is what medium do you want it carried out in, right? Do you want an image? Do you want a spreadsheet? Do you want a list? Do you want it in a blog post? Do you want a script, right? What medium do you want? And then the P is persona, what tone you want it delivered in, right? So sometimes I'll say some shit like, yo, explain it to me. Explain it to me the way fucking Andrew Tate would, or some shit, you know. explain it to me the way Rambo would explain it to me. I don't know. Sometimes I do shit like that to make it fun, or sometimes like I want it to just be more serious. So explain it to me the way fucking Stephen Hawkins would, or some shit. I don't know. Right. So here's an example. Act as a social media manager. Give me 50 topics I can make for YouTube shorts based off the style of Alex Hormozy, right? And you see, it gave me a bunch of topics. It researched it. Now look, let me show you how the PIMP prompting worked. So the persona, excuse my hand, I hand wrote this, is act as a social media manager. Cool. The medium, list of 50 topics. The instructions, where the medium was in the instructions, but give me a list of 50 topics I can make YouTube shorts about based off the style of Alex Hormozy. So that was the personality. You know what I'm saying? PIMP prompting, right? And then it gave a bunch of shit. Then you can do what I call chain prompting. So I add more shit to it. Instead of, sometimes I don't try to give it everything at once, right? I break it up because sometimes it has a little bit of if you try to do everything in one shot, technology ain't there yet, right? So here's a prompt I did that made me some money. This was a while ago. You can see from the old model I was using, but act as an expert stock trader, right? That's the persona. Then I gave it some more context. Palantir reports earnings today. Give me a breakdown of the expected move, right? So boom, it gave me the breakdown of the expected move for Palantir that day. Boom. And then that was the first part of the prompt. Now the second part of the prompt was, based off your analysis, come up with some profitable option strategies to that for me to place today, right? Because I was, I like to gamble on options. That's my thing. It's not financial advice. I'm a gambler. All right, let's keep going. So it gave me a few different option strategies. I like the long straddle. Pause. Hey, yo, pause. That was crazy. That was crazy. But I picked this one right here. Yo, I like the long straddle was crazy. All right. But I placed that shit, man, made an extra $1,000 that day just cause, that's how I like the prompt. So it's the PIMP prompting. And you can do that once you understand that format, then you won't need me to make you prompts. You can figure them out on your own, but however, when you do get prompts, when you find a prompt you like, save it somewhere. Like I have a Notion database full of prompts that I've collected or made, and put them in every time I need them. I know where to get them. Anyway, so another thing we want to do, some of you guys want to be marketers, right? You want to market better. All right. So I got this prompt that'll help you actually steal your I got a prompt that will help you steal your competitors' videos. How do I want to say that? I got a prompt that will make I got a prompt that will help you go viral on Instagram. All right. This prompt will help your videos go viral, whether you're posting on Instagram, TikTok, or YouTube Shorts, right? And you're going to do this by copying what your competitors are doing, all right? I'm going to show you how to copy your competitors so you can go viral with the same, so you can go viral, you can go viral with their structures, right? So here's the prompt right here. It's a very long prompt, all right? It's a very long prompt. So it, oh shit. I don't think I pasted the whole prompt in there. Hold on. Sorry, give me a second. I know we a little over time. I apologize. Everybody, yo, guys, give me a second. Let me just find the fucking prompt I had. Okay. So open Chat Jeopardy. New chat. Are you gonna paste this long ass prompt in here? Right. So basically, what it's going to do, this is going to actually analyze your competitors' top performing prompts. It's going to analyze your competitors' top performing videos and allow you to mimic them in your own style so you can go viral as well. All right. So it's a long ass prompt. I'll put it in the description or some shit. Put it in there. Pause. All right. Now, as soon as you put it in there, it's thinking. Give it a second. All right. Now it wants the transcript. So what I'm going to do is, because I can't do it with the phone. I can't do it on my computer right now. Just give me a second. I'm going to open up that same chat on the iPad. Okay. One second. Sorry, I didn't have it set up the way I wanted to. I'm telling you, you're gonna love this. It's gonna be worth the wait. All right. You know what? Show my iPad. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna find a reel. You could pay to have it transcribed, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna use one of my reels that did well. Give me a second. Let me just find the one I'm looking for. I'm trying to find one that did really well. They got like 1 million views or something. Give me a second, guys. Oh, I know what I'm doing. So what you can do is, here's what you can do. You can go type your niche on the Instagram, whatever your niche is, type it in here, and then you're going to get a bunch of reels that are like top performing. Most of these got millions of views, right? And you want to look for outliers. So I got an outlier from my boy Corey Armstrong. Corey's one of my students who I teach how to grow their online fitness business. Right, he's making about 50, 60K a month. He started with 0, and this video of his got 2.5 million views. But Corey only has 300,000 followers. So this is what we call an outlier. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to record. I'm going to hold on, click the. Sorry, I'm having some tech. All right. Yeah, you saw the screen. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hit this button and then I'm gonna play the video so it transcribes it. So I'm gonna hit this microphone button.
So if you're fat and you want to lose that belly, here's the right exercises that you should be doing. So I call these movements my big five. These are the compound exercises that not only build the most strength and muscle, but also are going to translate the most to your fat loss. Because the faster your metabolism is, the more calories you'll burn and the leaner you'll get. So number one will be squats. Number two is going to be deadlifts. Number three is going to be rows. Number four are going to be presses. And number five are going to be pull-ups. Now, if you want the secret that actually makes these workouts more effective for fat loss, type the word course below, and I'll send you a free copy of my Big Belly Blaster course.
All right. All right. So now we're going to transcribe that. Boom. It's up there. And now what it's going to do is going to analyze why that went viral, what was good about it, and it's going to turn it into a template. What the fuck? Hold on. This is what I be talking about earlier, man. Sometimes when I'm live, this shit don't be working. Let me just paste that in there again. Oh, wait a minute. Never mind. It works now. This is frustrating. You know what? I can do it here. All right, cool. So you can show them there. Boom. So this is the transcript from the reel, right? And it did a quick breakdown of everything in the reel. Boom. Everything he talked about, why it worked. And then we mapped out a structure for it. Boom, boom, boom. The purpose. Boom. It's analyzing the hook. Telling everything that it did right. Right. Now here's where the beauty comes in. I'm going to do one more prompt and I'm going to type this. Write a prompt I can use to template I can use as a template for this video's format. Ask me any questions you need to. Oh, okay, my fault. Sorry, I meant to write. The prompt should ask me any questions you need to write a full script in this format. Ask me each question. Oh, no, sorry. The prompt should ask me each question one at a time, and then write the script when it has all the info I need. All right, cool. So now it's going to create a prompt. And what this prompt is going to do is it's going to ask us questions, almost like a Mad Lib, where we fill in the blanks, and then it's going to spit out a viral script in the same format of the viral video that we just copied. Let's give it a second. Let's give it a second. It's thinking. All right. Boom. It's almost done. Now check this out. Now we copied it. We copied this code. And we go, let's have a new chat. Just go right here. Boom. Just paste that script in there, right? Paste that prompt in there. Question 1, who's your target audience? How built and how blunt can we beat them? Men age 30 to 40, go all out. Pause. All right. Question 2, what's the main problem we're attacking? Fat loss. What's the main result they'll get in one short phrase? Lose 1 pound of fat per week. What type of solution? Let's go with Corey gave exercises, so we don't want to copy him, right? Let's call it diet. Do you have a name for your framework? Let's call it the fat the fat let's call it the 26 belly fat incinerator. Is this S? Is it in? That's not right. All right. Boom. How many items is this framework? It's 3. Oh, that's one thing. I like to ask me questions one at a time. That's my thing. What are the 3 called? The fucking the huh? How does this make sure I get the results? Boom. All right. What's the free source you want to give away? You know what I'm saying? The 2026 fat loss inferno. Plan. Battle plan. All right. What is that phrase you want to give away with a free resource? Oh man. I want to give away you know what I'm saying? Fat boy is gonna be the phrase. Let's go motivational drill sergeant. No. Boom. Here's the script. Boom. Right. And you can also change it. You can edit it from here, but it gives you a good starting point. You know what I'm saying? If you want the full fat loss inferno battle plan, comment fat boy and I'll send it right to you. So you can always edit this, right? But it gives you a cool starting point. You know what I'm saying? And this is like, yo, on the low, I've done this for reels that have gone viral. You know what I'm saying? My girl has done a version of this. Like she's been going viral. Like she's had a few videos go viral based off another motherfucker's video who went viral. You know, like this shit works, man. And my students have done it, you know. And matter of fact, the dude we took that video for, Corey, man, he's been doing this something similar too, you know, and he's been making 50 to 60K per month. From his online fitness business, started with nothing. If you want to learn more about that, I got a free ebook called The 10 Commandments of Online Training, show you exactly how to grow your online fitness business. Hit the link in the description and I send it right to you. Yo, one more thing. It's very, very important. We're not stealing their words. Like one of my students did this shit and just fucking copied somebody's words bar for bar. I was like, motherfucker, no one told you to do that. All right, we're taking the structure. It's kind of like if you play guitar, there's a lot of songs with the same chord progression, right? But you can, so that gives it the part of the feeling, but you can change the rhythm, you can change the tempo, you can change the melody, you can change the lyrics, right? And these are different songs. And that's what you want to do, right? With this, we just want to take the structure, the skeleton, but build our own thing about it. This way you don't look like you stealing. You're not even stealing, you're just being influenced. You know, you just almost like sampling, like Kanye West or something. No, that's not the best example, but you know what I mean. All right. Put that before the CTA. All right. Is there any other super chats? I can run through them real quick.
We have a few. We have Saber89T saying that he is 325. The goal is to be 200 and 220.
I believe in you, brother. I believe in you. Let's get it.
I think that has to do with the whole losing skin.
Oh,
like
yeah,
skin.
yeah. You might have some loose skin from that, you know, but you're going to be all right. You're going to be all right.
But he can put into ChatGPT and ChatGPT will write out like a whole plan. So like I was able to find, as long as he loses weight gradually, that it's not fast, 1 to 2 pounds per week, build muscle while losing the weight, nutrition that supports skin elasticity, so like protein, vitamin C, staying hydrated, zinc, and a lot more. And then she'll just map out a whole routine for him, so that should help.
All right.
And then we have Earth. I'm not reading that whole shit, but we have Earth.
Mm-hmm.
How do I trust what I serve is worth it? And I asked Earth, what do you mean? And it said pressure, washing houses and garage and garbage disposal areas. And like if I sell a backpack compared to Nike, should I even try? It's weird question I have, but I'm just looking for advice on it. So he's asking, how do I trust what I serve is worth it?
He's talking about this. He's at the value, right? Well, you got to remember that. First of all, you want to be doing something good, right? And you know, lots of new companies come out and compete with Nike, man. You know, I feel like there's a new company every day doing some athleisure shit. They put their own spin on it, first of all, but also it's as far as the value is concerned, value is subjective. Like value is subjective, you know. I have $100 watches and I have a $200,000 watch. You know what I'm saying? Is it that much better than is it that much better than a $100 watch? In many cases, the $100 watch is better, right? But I still pay for it and I feel good about it, right? So value, you got to understand, value is subjective. Price is an illusion. You know, there's $10 bottles of wine and there's $1,000 bottles of wine. You know, is that bottle of wine 100 times, but even if it is better, is it 100 times better? Probably not, right? But value is subjective and people still pay for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of like video guys who are a lot cheaper than Nima. You know, is Nima 1,000 times better than them just because I pay him 1,000 times more? Maybe, right? But I don't know. You know, like it's all subjective, but it's like they may not be better, even if he's not 1,000 times better with the product. Like he's better for sure. But it's like I enjoy working with Nima. Like we got a good rapport the way we work, and there's other things he does that's just like that makes my life easier, and he's good at what he does, right? Or I don't know, I'm just trying to think of another example. It's all subjective, man. It's all subjective, and you got to be sold on it. You know, price is what you pay for, but value is what you get, and value is subjective, and price is not, right? So there's some people, there's somebody who would look at your service and think it's a steal, even though you were wondering if you're charging too much. You know, because it's all subjective. You know, like there's some the tickets for the Heat game last night was $4,000 each, right? It's better than the $1,000 seats. Is it 4 times better? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's 4 times better, but I still pay. But you know, it was Jeremy and I found it worth it. You know, it's all subjective. Does that make sense? Like people see me buy stuff, I would never pay that much. Yeah, it's subjective. Yeah, I do all types of shit you wouldn't do. You know what I'm saying? Like I do all types of shit you wouldn't do. And it's like not even the craziest thing. You know, it's all subjective. You know, you got to be sold on it, homie. Let's keep going.
We have Bert. Shout out to BBC. I measure my daily performance in Excel across the following metrics for a total of 100%. D work, sleep, diet adherence, mental accession, water intake, gym attendance, and cardio.
Hey, yo, congratulations, brother. I love to hear it. Let's go. I'm changing lives. What else we got?
That's all for tonight.
That's it, guys. We do this every Tuesday and Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard. 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll let y'all.